Welcome back to our live coverage of the 2009 S Games. The Hipscotch competition is currently underway, and we got a heated final round ahead of us. And as always, I'm Cliff Mangrove.
And I'm Dexter Hardigan. You know, we've got just two competitors left in this last round of competition. We've got Chet Roswell, who is the seasoned veteran and defending champion of the Hipscotch competition, and Scooter Lippman, the rookie douchebag. And both competitors are set to throw their pebbles in just a couple minutes.
But before we get down to the action, we were able to catch up with our two competitors just to see where their heads were at before the final round of competition. Let's take a look. Hopscotch was one of the things that we did in recess during school. We didn't call it Hipscotch, we called it Hopscotch.
There's a big difference between Hipscotch and Hopscotch. Hopscotch is a game that little girls play on the playground, alright? Hipscotch is not for little girls. Hipscotch is for grown men. Grown men who have talent, accuracy, strength. I do stairs every once in a while. I do a little jogging.
And you got to have that strong shoulder that can hold the rock securely, firmly in your hand, no slippage, and throw it. I mean, if you can't pick up that rock and throw it, you're not going to be good at Hipscotch. I mean, those rocks can be slippery, which is why I wear this wristband.
Oh, I need a wristband. I need a wristband to keep all my sweat from getting on my hands so the rock doesn't slip. Ooh, dang.
It's got to be your rock, basically. You got to own the rock. You and it got to be like this. Like you spent a night in Cabo together with margaritas and got really close. That's what you got to do. This is a brutal sport. I'm excited.
I've been doing this for less than a year, and I'm already up against the best in the business. I'm gonna beat him.
Oh, Scooter, misinformed Scooter.
I can't stand the competitors in this sport.
Well, obviously I think I'm gonna win. I mean, if I didn't go into this thing thinking I'm gonna win, why am I here?
I can't wait till I beat him in competition.
Scooter's a douchebag. The guy is a flash in the pan, and he does not have what it takes to be a Hipscotch legend. Wow, strong words from both our competitors, Dexter.
Indeed, Cliff. Strong but true. Scooter is in fact a douchebag.
If there is one thing that is above contestation, it is the douchebaggery of one Scooter Lippman.
Indeed, Cliff. Now, this is the 9th and final round of competition, which means our stoners will be stoning for the 9th and most difficult box on the course.
Yes, and it appears our first competitor is ready, so let's send it down to the course. Here we go. We see the first competitor will be Chet today, and rocking the helmet.
Yes, well, the helmet is a new addition, actually.
It is.
Yesterday, there was actually a third contender in this final round, and he went yesterday, and he made it, picked up his rock, and made it all the way back to square 3 before he finally came down with a sudden freak case of narcolepsy. He fell down unconscious and hit the ground and got a concussion.
Yep, Stephen Rothschild was the competitor,
yes,
I
Stephen,
believe,
that
right?
was his name.
He is now in the hospital.
Yes, he is.
But that explains the helmet. And it's smart.
Yes,
you know?
Very smart, very wise of him to take on the helmet so that something similar doesn't happen to him.
And we see him getting ready to throw here.
Here he goes. I really like
Let's watch
watching
the technique.
I really like watching Chet throw here. It reminds me of a monkey throwing his own feces, really.
See, I always thought it was more like Shakespeare writing a play or a sonnet, but yeah,
Shakespeare, feces, they're both
pretty
fun
much
to
the
watch.
same. Yeah. We see him here getting ready for the tricky double jump to the 7 and 8. Oh, well done, very solid.
Jumps over his pebble.
He jumped and turned at the same time, very tricky.
Like a veteran.
Little balance check there.
Now he picks up the rock. Now, how difficult is it to pick up that rock?
Yeah, some equate it to childbirth.
Childbirth. Wow, that's pretty difficult and very painful as well.
Yes, indeed. We see him nearing the end of the course here. Strong run. Oh, little balance check, but he's back.
Big balance check. He's off balance. Oh, and he
what a finish. That was exciting.
That was. I thought he was going to fall there.
It was close. You can see why he's a veteran there. He realized he was in trouble and needed to go now, and he made it.
Very much so. Let's see if we can get a replay of what happened there. You can see, he hops to the 3. He's a little off
Looking
balance.
good so far. A little off balance. He recovers. Oh, and I can see what the problem was. He was a little close to the line there, trying not to step over, and then he just had to finish. He knew he had to get there, and he did.
He did.
He
was going over. He had to get across the line right now, and he
truly
did.
A great finish.
There it is.
And he's excited.
Baby. Number one in the land.
He put one out there for
definitely.
There's a mark to beat. He put the pressure on Scooter.
Definitely put the pressure on the rookie, and we'll be able to see how the rookie handles the pressure.
It's go or no go time here.
Yes.
You know, win or lose. It's all in Scooter's hands right now.
So now it's Scooter's turn. Scooter Lippman, the rookie out of Westchester, New Hampshire.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got the nice farmer's tan there, I tell you.
Farmer's tan lines on the arms, very pronounced. I wonder how he got those, and more, I wonder why he's wearing a wife beater for everybody to see.
It's the levels of douchebag in Scooter run deep. I mean, it's genetic. His parents had to have been douchebags.
You wonder if he's just not aware of the tan lines, or if he's so douche-tastic that he feels he must show them off to everybody.
It might be a little bit of both. I'm going to go with sheer ignorance, but it might be a little bit of both. And you got the lovely headband.
The headband, it's just...
to keep his short hair out of his eyes, I guess.
The complete package.
I guess, yeah. Look at the throwing style there. Really long.
Long arms. He reminds me of that statue with no arms, except he has arms.
Exactly. And here we see very deliberate in his motions here.
Yes.
Taking his time, making sure he has his balance.
See, he always looks very steady out there. With those long arms to help him keep that high center of gravity in balance.
Again, he's nearing the tricky 7-8 double, and magnificently done. This is quite a run he's got going here.
Very good. A little turn around.
Little turn, no balance checks.
Little
one there.
Spoke too soon.
Now he's got to bend over the rock. Again, very tricky.
Those very long arms help him out a lot on that one.
And now we're just on the home stretch here. Let's see. Oh! We have a fall.
The rookie has fallen on his face. Now that is going to disqualify him.
Yes. Chokes. He chokes.
Looks like he's pulling up his pant leg.
Maybe he's...
looks like he might have an owie there.
Does appear to have an owie.
Definitely an owie. Well, I've never actually seen this before.
They say there's no crying in baseball. Well, apparently there's crying in Hipscotch.
Apparently there is, especially in the
and Chet feels excited. He thinks he's won this now.
It looks like it.
It looks like he will be the champion.
It looks like it.
He will be the champion with this fall.
Run. He's the only one to put down a clean run in the final round.
It looks like he's back-to-back gold medals for him.
And Scooter just definitely looks very uncomfortable. Either that's very painful, or he is the wussiest little douchebag I've ever seen.
Yes, it appears to be so.
Let's see if we can get a replay of Scooter's run here.
Just see exactly what happened.
You want to find out what he did? Oh! You see his left leg got caught behind the right one there.
It's the small things, the fundamentals. Those double jumps are tough. And you got to be, the proprioception has to be there. You have to know where that foot is at all times.
Transitioning from 1 foot to 2 feet, it's
always tricky.
One would think it was easy, but there's actually a lot more that goes into it. And I have just received word that Chet Roswell may have been disqualified. The officials have taken another look at his run and found that he stepped out of bounds.
This is a huge development. Let's see. Let's bring up a replay here and see if we can find where he steps out.
Wrong.
Oh, good there. Oh, there.
There it is. His heel is definitely outside.
Definitely out. No doubt about it.
That is a disqualification for him right there.
And, it's rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake for a veteran.
Chet's obviously beside himself, but
he's obviously just now seeing what happened. He found out. Oh, he's not happy.
He is definitely not happy. You would think someone just shot his dog.
Oh, somebody shot something, and he is definitely not happy about it.
Definitely not happy about it.
If only he wore smaller shoes there.
In light of the disqualification of both Scooter and Chet Roswell, the gold medal will be going to Stephen Rothschild, who, while he was disqualified yesterday during his run, he made it back to box number 3 before being stricken with narcolepsy and receiving a concussion.
Yeah, and he's been in the hospital for that concussion ever since yesterday. And I'm actually just receiving word that Stephen has died in the hospital.
Huh.